Imagine losing someone you love. Now, imagine there is a way to bring them back, but they are not the same. Would you pay that price? In Expedition 33, the Descendre family did. Hey, welcome to my channel everyone, I'm the globalcherry, and today we're diving into how Expedition 33 breaks you, and why it has to. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe after the video. Let's jump in. If you have not finished the game, I recommend doing so before watching, because there are spoilers ahead.
Oh my hell, no matter where you are.
You will know love, and you will know pain. I want you to know you're not alone.
But it helps, you know, to focus on the things I do understand, on the people I care about and who care about me.
You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
When I started Expedition 33 on Xbox, I never expected a masterpiece. 37 hours in, I had laughed, smiled, and nearly cried. Not just from fighting those mimes, I hate them. This was my first RPG with turn-based combat, and I doubt I will find another JRPG like it. The combat, the setting, the soundtrack, and the characters pulled me in, but the story kept me there. Developed by Sandfall, the game takes place in a world where a giant entity paints a number on a massive monolith. It begins at 100 and decreases by 1 each year. Anyone whose age matches the number is taken by a deadly plague called the Gommage, wiping out the people of Lumiere. At first, I thought Gommage was a cheese-tasting event, but that is fromage, not Gommage. Everyone blamed the Paintress, and 67 expeditions had already failed to stop her. You joined the 33rd expedition with Gustave, Lune, Ciel, and Maëlle, a 16-year-old under Gustave's care who finds life in Lumiere dull. The animation and voice acting are stunning, and the game trusts you to uncover its lore through dialogue, main quests, and dungeon raids. As leader of Expedition 33, Gustave gave me hope for survival until the sound of a cane signaled Renoir, who wiped out almost the entire team. Then it hits you. People have been sacrificed for 67 years, leaving behind remnants of past expeditions. From there, you uncover the world's secrets, master the battle system, read expedition logs, and push towards the monolith. The grappling hook stations you use were established by Expedition 70, and flags you rest at to save, heal, level up, and respawn enemies were planted by those who came before. Each region from Crimson Forests to Frozen Hearts, Endless Tower, and Dark Shores builds your strength. By the time I was done leveling up in Dark Shores, I was practically bullying Renoir in the final fight. Combat stays engaging with dodges, parries, quick time events, and party abilities that stack damage, leap over attacks, and counter for bursts of dopamine. Lumina lets you give allies abilities like Painted Power, dealing over 9,999 damage. Card stacking, a move selection wheel, and elemental stains fueling spells add more strategy. I finished this game at level 74 with weapons at level 30 and 100 Lumina points. Every fight offers choices like whether to battle the masked Axon's followers or go straight to him. After reuniting in a mysterious mansion, the team meets the paintbrush-like Gestrels, a bit stupid but lovable, and companions like cuddly Escape and grumpy Francois. Francois pretends not to like the statue I made for him in Clair, the oldest Descendre sister, but I know he secretly does.
Is that supposed to be me?
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
He looks woo, but can be wee. Expedition 33 has warm, inspiring moments, until the familiar cane returns, pulling you back into despair.
Well, you know, like I always say, it's not about the rock. It's more about...
Before another tragedy, Gustave and Maëlle promised to run if death came. When Gustave breaks his promise protecting Maëlle and faces Renoir, following the expedition motto of continuing even if one falls, the fight feels hopeless. As Gustave dies, Renoir tells Maëlle it is kindness, not cruelty. Verso, his son, intervenes, allowing her to escape. The team mourns Gustave's death, and Verso offers to help them reach the Paintress. This is when we also meet his friend, a gestrel named Monaco. He is funny, can copy any enemy's moveset by collecting their feet, and his battle theme makes me want to party instead of fight. I grew attached to Verso and Monaco, but in a game this beautiful, I knew it would eventually break me.
Now come over here and let's snuggle.
After confronting the Paintress Aline, we learn the true culprit is her husband, Renoir Descendre. The expedition's world is a painted canvas created by the Descendre family. Aline made it to cope with the death of her son Verso, creating painted versions of her family with their own motives. Painted Renoir protects Aline. Painted Verso wants his family to grieve properly, and Painted Alicia wishes to cease to exist. The real Renoir uses the Gommage to force Aline to leave the canvas and face her grief in Paris, even if it means destroying the painted world. Aline paints warnings on the monolith for those marked by the Gommage. Maëlle is later revealed to be Alicia, the real daughter of Renoir and Aline, accidentally repainted into the canvas with her memories suppressed. She regains them and vows to stop her father and save the canvas. She also wishes to remain there as her real life was filled with misery, scarred from a fire and blamed for her brother's death while he was trying to save her. Painters who stay in the canvas too long suffer in the real world as their bodies wither away. I finally understood what Renoir meant when he said this is a kindness, not a cruelty. Renoir was trying to stop the painting from taking his family. As Verso or Gustave, I spoke with each member at camp and learned about their stories. Lune's parents were expeditioners and researchers who expected her to continue their work after they died, leaving her little time to decide what she truly wanted, and unknowingly, she treated Maëlle the same way. Ciel was a farmer who loved her husband Pierre, her rock, and could not live without him after his death. Perhaps why she and Escape get along so well with his love for rocks. Once I knew the truth, I wondered how meaningful loss was in that world if you can repaint the people you lose. Maëlle may have painted her friends back after they were gommaged, but memories and experiences in Lumiere can never be restored. Gestrels can return in form, but not in spirit. Monaco's son and mentor Noko was resurrected more than once, yet he was never the same. And Monaco mourned the person Noko had been. Verso probably came to the same realization, knowing that even if his mother repainted his love Julie, it would not truly bring her back. Maëlle begged her father not to destroy the canvas, insisting the real Verso would not want it gone. Even though Verso hated painting, there was some truth in her words. He had created Escape and Monaco when he was alive, and even his sister Clea had added to the world by painting Francois. Despite her cold exterior, she cared for Alicia enough to ask Verso to look after her. Verso loved the painted world, but he hated that his death had torn his family apart. After painted Alicia's letter, he searched for a middle ground to save the people of Lumiere and protect his sister by getting her out of the canvas.
Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death. What will you paint?
When Renoir showed him how sick his mother became whenever she entered the canvas, Verso's resolve hardened. Renoir gave Maëlle more time, trusting she might leave on her own, but Verso knew she would try to stay forever, following the same path as their mother. The story's theme of grief, family, and morality come to a head with one choice, and it circles back to that first question. If you could bring someone back knowing they would never truly be the same, would you still pay that price? Side with Verso and destroy the canvas, or side with Maëlle and save it? As Renoir said, in life you have to make cruel choices. I chose Verso. The people of Lumiere should be allowed to rest, but siding with Alicia meant the cycle of conflict would continue. The only way forward was to end it. In Maëlle's ending, she rebuilds Lumiere and makes death reversible, but she never truly mourns her brother and remains trapped in escapism. In Verso's ending, his soul is freed, and the family can finally begin to heal. Some say he acted selfishly, but I saw it as the family being selfish first, despite their good intentions. A journal from Renoir to his son reads, "Art can be a window and a mirror. Great art is both. You will never be a true artist if there is always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you." Verso had been miserable in life, and even more so trapped in his parents' conflict, his soul painting against his will to keep the canvas alive. He was tired of painting, so much so that even in Maëlle's ending, he begs her to unpaint him.
You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
Verso's ending at least gives the family a chance to reconcile, moving on at the cost of the world they created. Both endings are bittersweet. Renoir might still try to bring his daughter back, or Alicia might fall into obsession again. The Descendre family, like gods, can create infinite worlds in a canvas, yet they are no different from the painted people, as their lives are dictated by unseen writers. Painters may resent these written worlds knowing their stories are predestined, while writers might resent painters who create living worlds that can alter their work. Perhaps Verso was not only tired of painting, but also living under any form of control. Maybe that's why he pursued his passion in music instead, which is ironic as his tombstone reads, "À jamais peint dans nos cœurs," forever painted in our hearts. This game leaves you feeling as though you too have stepped into a painting, deeply connected to its characters, yet knowing you cannot stay. Just because you destroyed the canvas doesn't mean the people within meant nothing to you. You grew to love the people of Lumiere, but despite losing them, you treasure the memories of what once brought joy. In the end, you understand why paying that price was never about avoiding pain. It was about making sure it meant something. All you can do is break from the past, look to the future, and create new colorful memories for those who come after. So what are your thoughts on Expedition 33's story? Do you think we need more games like this? I had a lot of thoughts after watching the ending yesterday. That is all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and that's all.